Hey, that was such a very hyper hey. It was like kind of flirtatious. Hello, what's up? How was your weekend? What are you up to? Give me the update, the 411. Sorry, I'm 7 minutes late. My parents called in their perfect timing 2 minutes before I was set to go live, and I hadn't been able to talk to them all day. So I wanted to get their 411 because I'm a nosy gal and I like to hear from everyone that I love what they did today. This is their update if you guys are like me and care to know. They are together in the car, and my dad just got his first Apple Watch, and he's very excited about it. And my mom's especially excited about it because they updated the satellite on them, so now she can track him wherever he is at all times. And as a woman and a wife, I completely understand why she's rejoicing in that. I like tracking my friends too. I like being not like I don't like looking on my off time, but should there be a time where you can't reach people, or like sometimes my dad will do these like crazy hiking hunting trips, and it's like, where are you, DMS? And so I track him and I can see him like on the trail walking, and now but there's certain parts where the satellite dipped out, and I was about to call the cops, honestly, because I was freaked out one time. I thought he got taken. I thought I was gonna have to pull a Liam Neeson and Taken, but role reversal, daughter looking for the dad. That's actually not a bad script idea. What do you guys think? Should I move forward with that as a script idea? We do a little, maybe not even a parody, like a serious homage to Taken, but it's the daughter looking for the dad, and she has to like use her serious set of skills, which is like internet creeping and sleuthing and all of the 2025 gadgets we have to offer. That's that update. On my side of things, I today we were out in the sun all day. Harry was helping his mom with a few things. I was not really being helpful. I was helpful in the sense that I ordered everyone lunch, so that was nice, but it was hot. It was hot. So when we got home, I was so happy that I had about like a 45-minute nap. It was crucial for the energy that you're getting now. Or else who knows how I would have come. Remember that one time, I'll never do it again, that I did my first juice cleanse on a Sunday and I couldn't even speak on the stream. That we rarely do. Oh, here I am, sorry. What did I think was gonna happen? That I was gonna do a juice cleanse and feel totally okay to talk for an hour with you guys? So I learned the hard way, and then now I try to take a nap before every stream because you deserve my best, and I wanna hear from you and be able to respond with coherent language. This week, what did we do? It's kind of a blur this week. We had that really rainy day on Monday. That was kind of awesome. It was our first hoa 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 weather. Twilight season is officially in season. And then it kind of got sunny again. So I don't know what to say about that. And in terms of new movies ish, the only movie we saw new ish that now it was on available for purchase was Caught Streaming, Caught Stealing, the Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz movie. I really liked it. It was a solid action movie. Austin Butler was awesome in it. I like Zoe Kravitz in anything. But it was really Austin Butler's movie. It was kind of like a solo journey, and it was really that was a fun watch. And then it was intense, but it was fun. And then I started the Big Bold Beautiful Journey, but I fell asleep. But I'll probably finish it. It was really like had this like beautiful aspect to it, and I love the two leads. So it kept me intrigued. And then I started a journey I usually wait until November, December area to do this, usually December, and it means I'll probably do run it back, but I started watching the Harry Potter series. Yeah, I got in there early. They are my comfort movies. I never realized that, and I think it's a newer thing in the past few years, but they're fully my comfort movies. I was like feeling a little crampy this week, so I think I was just looking for comfort. And then I was like, Ari, do you mind if we watch the Harry Potter movies? And he was such a great sport. He's playing he bought this awesome game for all my gamers out there. What's it called? He said Ghost of Tsushima or some shit like that, quote unquote. It is so sick. So he just was playing that while I was watching HP 1 through 3. That's where I got to in my journey, and it's like you're basically like the last samurai type shit, moving through the land, killing the enemies who have killed all of your people. And the graphics are amazing, and the moves are so cool. And it's old. The reason why he bought it is because he'll buy a game once it goes on sale, because they just dropped a second version. Oh, wait, the second version is about to drop, so they put the first version on sale. So he's been playing the first version. I was like, you got to get the second version, because if it's anything better than this, which is kind of crazy to imagine, that's an investment worthwhile. I mean, this game is so sick. And sometimes it's like you got to be rational. Some games are a waste of your time. There's things to do, money to be made. But when you guys came home from work and I saw the game, I was like, "Oh, this is such a worthy exploration for you. This is so cool." And as his samurai wife, I mean, he's just exploring our family's culture. I can't knock it. So that game's really cool. If you guys haven't heard of it and do like gaming, it looks really fun. I might play it a little bit because it kind of looks like just fun in terms of my type of fun, where I want to like fight and then get out. Okay, but it's good for him because he likes exploring the world. Okay, now to you guys in the chat. That's my updates, and let me know how your weekend and your week has been. Dion Austin, hey Steph, how are you doing this week? I just updated you. Pretty good. Thank you. How are you? Did you and Harry attend the No Kings Fest? We wanted to so badly, but like I said, I wasn't feeling very good. So I was scared that there was like could get COVID, or could, if I did, I don't have it. But yeah, I wasn't feeling very good. So I kind of just supported from afar. I love protesting. I think protesting is such a great use of our American right, and definitely a beautiful way to voice that what is happening we are not okay with. And to see the millions of people come out in the streets with the funniest signs, with the funniest outfits, just all collectively under the banner uniting that we want America to be the land of the free and a hopeful place again. That's awesome. That lit me up because the news cycle has been so depressing. But then you're like, wait, there's so many of us. There's so many of us who that think this is absolute insanity. Let's fucking go. So we both spent like hours looking at all the fun posters, liking everything, commenting on stuff. But I'll definitely be at the next one, God willing that I'm not feeling sick or anything like that. Did you who went in the chat here? Anybody there? I've been getting into the Halloween spirit. Have watched clips from the new season of The Witcher with actor Lawrence Fishburne as Emil Regis, High Vampire, and Barber Surgeon. Barber Surgeon. I'm getting into the Halloween spirit too. I actually am locking down on my lockdown. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I picked what I'm gonna be for Halloween, and then this week I think I'm gonna do like a test run on my makeup and probably film it. Lloyd Nance Team Stees. Hey Lloyd. Kate Van D. Hey, Steph. We took a mini vacation to Tennessee earlier this week. It was great to be in nature with the mountains and fresh air. Had a great time and the best barbecue. Oh, that sounds amazing. What a great combo to be in nature all day by day and then great BBQ by night. See, that's America. That's the American life I cherish right there. That's awesome. Did you get some good pics? Did you see the outfits the celebrity wore to the Academy Museum gala last night? Some incredible outfits. Yes, I did. I looked through almost all of them and I was really impressed. It was like a gorgeous evening of gorgeous gowns. I thought honestly everyone looked pretty amazing. There was like so many outfits I loved that it was kind of hard to make a list of just a few. I really thought people just looked really classy and stunning. It's like they completely understood the assignment. LFG Steph Stream. What's up, William? Thank you for being here. Luke James, hi. Dion, Steph, last time I saw you beginning to talk about Lovecraft Country, and I had wanted to ask you, what did you think about the storyline? I thought it was amazing. I'll tell you what the creator had for season 2. I loved it. I love Lovecraft. It was one of my favorite shows of that year. I thought the whole storyline was awesome. Like the mix of fantasy and horror, it was really, really great. I was so bummed out that they didn't do a season 2. I came back, had FOMO, LOL. Did you leave? As a city girl, it's important to get out of the city and spend time in nature every so often. Okay, sorry. We can get that bit of nature. But Harry and I were just talking about that. We're like, we need to hike more. Sometimes we'll go on sprees where we're hiking like once a week, and then now we've gone a few months without hiking, which is so stupid. I feel like it's been a bit since I've actually had time to sit for one of these streams. I know, I feel like you've been so busy. What movies have you been seeing, Sam? What's your updates? Can we all agree Steph has the greatest Riz as a YouTube streamer? LOL. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. For season 2 of Lovecraft Country, there's a map of the United States, but only it was called the Sovereign States of America, the Tribal Nations of the West, New Negro Republic, the Jefferson Commonwealth, and the White Lands, which is the area where the zombies are contained. That's cool. Yeah, I know it's based off a book. It was really like that. It just had like cool thoughts and ideas that they explored. I'm out of here at 9 for Take finale. Oh, do you mean Task or Take? LFG. If it's Task, I actually watched. I don't know if I finished the first episode, but Christian said it's his favorite show on right now, and I love Mark Ruffalo, so I started it and I was definitely intrigued by it. Is this it? Should I continue? Joyous Roamer, may the force be with you, Steph. How much longer till you're monetized? I want to send you a super chat. Thank you. I think we're almost there. I think I need I'm at least 2/3 of the way there in terms of watched hours. So, and then I'm thinking of starting to drop shorts from the long videos that I make. So hopefully collectively with continuing with our live streams, continuing to get more subscribers to build up the watch hours of the Tuesday, Thursday videos, and then dropping some shorts and maybe getting that audience who only watches shorts. Hopefully that combination moves us over the goal line quickly because I feel you. And thank you for wanting to support. The Daryl Dixon season 3 finales tonight. Dion, you have like the biggest range of shows you watch. I haven't even heard of this. I'm curious how your screenplay with Roxy is going. The last update we got is that you were getting notes on it. How did that go? Oh, that was the last update we gave? Okay, so that was a minute ago now. When we got notes on it, We really appreciated the notes. They were very helpful, and it kind of catapulted us into this new-ish direction where which happens a lot. We basically started from square one. We kept the same basic storyline, but we focused on it's like a multi-genre, and we're focusing on one genre a little bit more than the other. And so we've kind of restructured the whole thing. And now we're finally almost done with this draft, which is really exciting because I do think it's a lot stronger story-wise, and then keeping the same characters, obviously, which we loved and had no problem with, and also that was well received on the other side as well. But yeah, it just took us a while to actually be able to um kind of restructure it all. It's a very arduous process, but it's going really well. Our last meeting, we're finally like, okay, cool. So we just made serious decisions to kind of get us to our third act, and then once we're there, we'll be done basically. So that's really nice. Um, I'm a Bears fan. Oh, that was to cool dude. Any football fans in here? I'm not a football fan. I was just passing by the SoFi Stadium and everyone was in Chargers jerseys, and I said I should probably be a Chargers fan because they were San Diego Chargers and now they're LA Chargers. So it feels like it's calling me to be a fan as they are obviously following me, but I'm not like I like the highlights of football. It's so hard. I don't know. I don't really watch any sport full out. Like we'll watch most of the basketball games, but even the basketball games, the NBA games, we watch the 20-minute highlight cut instead of the full game. Love that shirt. Thank you. Are you a Kung Fu Hustle fan? It's the best. It's one of the best movies ever. Okay. Um Luke James, hi Steph, 1 a.m. here in the UK. Hope you're well. Oh, do you usually stay up late, or is this a rare sighting for Luke James? Thanks for being here. ZB, hey ZB. The new Apple Watch is good. You seriously cannot scratch the display and unless you use a diamond. LOL. Oh, that's good. He takes such good care of things, so I feel like he would be fine, but that's good to know for someone like Harry, who's like constantly getting nails and shards of wood and pieces of metal scrapped everywhere. It's like he'll come home and I'll like sit on his lap and I'm like, what the hell? And he'll just have like 8 nails and a block of like a chunk of metal in his pocket. It's like, what the like why did you put this in your pocket? Construction guys. Shannon, what's up? Hey Shannon. How's your weekend? Okay. Taken 2 starring Steph Sabral. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm saying. Isn't the vision there? It's like basically reading off the page already. My dad would be such a good person to save because he's so lovable. The audience would instantly be like, you have to save that guy, no matter what it takes. He's a good guy. We got to save him. Yes, and use your nails as weapons. Totally. Like, there'll be like little montage scenes where I'm filing them sharp and then gluing like metal to the ends. And they're like, what is she going to use that for? And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like scratching someone's neck through. Yeah, for sure. See, it's already coming together. Hi, Steph. Just finished watching your Forrest Gump reaction on Cinepals, and my tear ducts are empty. Oh my gosh, that movie is so good. Forrest Gump is so not overrated. Like, that's one of those movies that gets talked about so much, and then I saw it and I was like, okay, Forrest Gump is the man? What the helly? Like, and no one prepared me for that. Everyone's like, Forrest Gump's cool. Forrest Gump's like one of the best movies. Forrest Gump's gonna make you cry. I love Forrest Gump. But no one said Forrest Gump is that fucking guy. That Forrest Gump is a legend. I so wish Forrest Gump was alive today here in person to save the world. He's the best. I love that movie. I feel like that's a movie that if I had watched that, sometimes it was like when you watch with someone for a reaction channel, you cry because it's like more intense, but then sometimes I feel like I know a lot of people are like, I can't believe she didn't cry. I don't think I cried during that one. I might have gotten tears. A lot of it's just like so intense that you're just so engulfed in it that you kind of forget to cry. Casey Grant, what's up? What's up, Casey? How are you? Nick Thomas, hey Nick. The stream is cutting out for me. I'm seeing when it cuts out, and then I think going side. I'm okay. Sorry, the internet's really bad today. I don't want to do this to H, but I'm worried it's because of his game that he's playing, which would be so sad for him. What? Okay, sorry. Thank you. We kicked him off the game, guys. Hopefully the internet gets a little better until he just figured out there was two different things we were deciding for the internet. What were they again? Mesh router or just rewiring everything. And so we were going to do the mesh router because it's faster, but then we were like, screw it. Let's just rewire everything so that he said Wi-Fi 7 mesh router, so that it's foolproof. So we're in the process of getting everything rewired so the internet will be hopefully flawless by then. Abdil, hello Stefan everyone. Hey. I saw Black Phone 2 really good, very creepy. Yeah, I hear that the first one was really good and creepy too. Hey, Steph. Oh, this is Fazil. Hey, what are your top 3 movies and series? Oof. I don't know. That's a very, like, don't hold me to this because I don't know. My top 3 movies are probably. Hold on, I have a list. I don't want to say anything I regret. Probably Return of the King is up there. Return of the Jedi is up there. Um, hold on. Okay. And V for Vendetta is up there. The Austin Powers movies. Howl's Moving Castle. Those are some of like my top movies. So basically all of the Lord of the Rings movies, the Star Wars original trilogy. Austin Powers is my favorite comedy trilogy. Well, comedy, but then also trilogy. And then the Ghibli movies are probably my favorite childhood animation movies. I love Alice in Wonderland too. Howl's Moving Castle. And then of recently Into the Spider-Verse is moving up there. So those are some of my favorites. Favorite series of all time. For the longest time, Orphan Black was one of my favorites. This was before like the Game of Thrones era, or might have been, I think so. I just loved Tatiana Maslany. She played like 12 characters. It was absolutely insane. I loved that show. So it's hard for me not to mention it because when I was growing up in like high school and college area, I stopped watching movies and TV shows. I was just so busy with sports and like trying to have a social life that I just barely watched movies and TV shows. And then I got out of college and fell in love with movie and TV again. And that was one of the first shows that I just was like, holy shit, I love this show so much. Um, Other shows, I love Demon Slayer, The Sopranos, let's see what else is on my list. Uh, yeah, those are some of my top shows, I would say. Let's see if I'm missing any other ones. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's probably up there. Oh, Arcane, especially season 1. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. There you go. Have you seen or heard of The Smashing Machine starring Dwayne Rock Johnson? I liked it. Yes, of course I've heard of this. I feel like everyone in the film zeitgeist has heard of it, and like especially his transformation. And so I it looks kind of depressing, and I'm in this phase where the news is so depressing that I have a hard time watching sad stories, but I love the cast. Emily Blunt is awesome. I respect his massive transformation. I think that's cool for any actor to do. So I'm definitely curious about it. So was it like a hard watch, or was there some inspirational moments of it? What was the general feel you had? I like how I watched Steph's reaction years back to the end of Saw, and her face was like, "This movie just gets under my skin." Oh, Saw. Okay, sorry. I don't know why the internet is like even worse than it always is today. But back to Saw. Yeah, I feel like I'm like I understand revenge. I get it. But that just was like unnecessary revenge. That's what that movie feels like. Unnecessary revenge. Okay, where was I? Um okay. Sorry guys about the internet. Thank you guys for sticking with me through it. We're gonna get it fixed one day, and then we're gonna look back and laugh and make fun of me, and that will totally be fine with me. You can do that. We can all laugh. Uh, okay, damn, there's like so much chat. Did I Is this all new stuff? Okay. I'm just gonna sorry, I don't know if I missed some of your chats, guys. I'm just going where it started on this new chat. I heard Smashing Machine didn't do well at the box office. Marty Supreme coming in hot with the ping pong. Somehow Josh might win over Benny Safdie this year. Yeah, was Marty Supreme good? It looks interesting. I felt like how a lot of people felt where the trailer started, and I was like, "What the hell is this movie about?" And then I kind of had some idea that it was about just some like businessman, and then it was about a ping pong guy, and I was like, "What the hell?" It was a great trailer because they were probably like, "How are we gonna make people into this? We have Timothy Chalamet, we have Gwyneth Paltrow, but like, how are people gonna be into this ping pong movie?" And then they Speaking of Harry Potter, when is the new series supposed to start? That's a good question. When's the new Harry Potter series supposed to premiere?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT?
I guess. Whatever it takes. She's working on it. I think they just started filming, so it can't be that soon. Okay, this is honestly, this slowness of everything is so stupid. When is the new Harry in 2027? Yeah, that's in a long time. 2026 was initially a target. Warner Bros. Discovery confirmed the new release window in December 2024 that it will be 2027. Okay. We have I saw Good Fortune yesterday and really enjoyed it. Oh, I definitely want to see this movie. It looks really fun. I'm definitely want to see this. I should see it in theater. It looks really fun. I still watch the Harry Potter movies too. It's from a different time before all the current drama. Yeah, yeah. No, trust me, I don't fuck with JK at all. I think that like what she does is not helpful to women in the slightest and is just a waste of time, resources, and just hurts a lot of people. And I think it's so bad. Okay. Irie Hunnam, love your work, Steph. Thank you. Is it Irie or Erie? Tell me how to pronounce your name. I love it. Any name that's not like Steph, I'm like, I love it. Like, why my parents named me Stephanie? I don't know. Like anything else like that, like a cute name, like I feel like your name's super cute. Oh, I love. I'm like, damn, you have cool parents. My parents were trying too hard to fit in, is the problem. It's like their parents were immigrants and they were like, let's just do normal names. Okay. Um, OMG, Hogwarts Legacy. Try Hogwarts Legacy. It's amazing. Is it the game? I haven't seen Good Fortune yet since there was an early screening of Begonia that conflicted. Oh, okay. Uh, John Get Bent. Hey, people. I was halfway through Red Carpet Talks, New York Fashion. Oh, New York Fashion Week. There's where my head went. And YFF video had to pause it for this. Thank you. Go back to it after. Appreciate you, though, and welcome. Assassin's Creed Shadows is fun and good looking game. I think he got that one. Did you guys? Oh, yeah, he hasn't played it yet. But that one looked really fun too. It's a samurai type game, right? That's what this one was. It sucks this channel isn't monetized yet. Thank you for feeling my pain. I appreciate it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Steve. Hey, Steph. Hey, Steve. What's up? Ghost of Tsushima is an amazing game. Okay. Love your t-shirt. Thank you. Homage to my last year's Halloween outfit. I always love when I can do a funny outfit. This year my outfit's not super funny, but it's really cute. So that's good. I'm gonna be with my 3-year-old nephew and my 5-month niece, so I had to kind of keep it chill. Thank you for yeah, shout out Red Carpet Talk. Sam's seeing all the movies, so she's up to date over there. I hope you and Harry put Castlevania and Castlevania Nocturne on your list to watch. I think it is on our list. Netflix has so many good animes, it's crazy. I finally, after so long, have started Hunter x Hunter. I started it a while ago, like more around when it came out or like a year after, and I loved it. And then I just didn't finish it or get back to it. So I'm like restarting it, and it just is a really good story. So I'm on that. And oh, guys, I forgot what else this week I watched. I didn't I just didn't pay attention to this. I had heard about it. I heard the animation was sick, but I hadn't checked it out yet. Dan to Dan on Netflix slaps. Dan to Dan is so good. I put it on at the gym when I was on the treadmill, and I was laughing on the treadmill. And I was like kind of embarrassed, but I was like, whatever. It's genuinely hysterical. I love the two main characters, and all the characters introduced are so unique and awesome. The animation is insane, but it is so fun. I think like 8 episodes in. I just love it. I love it. That's one of those ones where I was trying to watch it while I was doing laundry, so I switched to the sub version, and the original it was like I don't know why I don't know why, it happens a lot. Just the original Japanese voice actors, I just love their voices so much. So it's not one of those shows that you can really multitask with. And I should have kind of known that already because the animation is so intense and there's so much going on. So you don't really want to miss any part of it, anyways. Um, I live in the DMV area and there are always some sort of protests going on in DC. Yeah, there's a lot in LA too. I always drive, and depending what the signs are, I honk. Hey Steph, after you watch all of the Harry Potter movies, watch all of the deleted extended scenes, then watch the Harry Potter reunion, bring tissues. Where do I find the deleted extended scenes? Did you like Kim Kardashian's outfit? That was bizarre. Oh, did she go? I loved her outfit for that show premiere. Let's see. Academy. I didn't even see she went to this. Museum. Gala. Kim. Oh, huh. That's interesting. I don't get it. I like the I like the dress and jewelry. I just don't get why. If it was sheer, I think that'd be cool, but it's like I can't see her face. So, yeah, I think it is kind of bizarre. I like the dress, but yeah, I wish it was sheer nude so you could still see her face. But yeah, you can't even see her face. Huh, interesting. No, I missed that one. Okay, Luke James gave me something juicy. I like this. Been seeing someone nearly 3 months. Found a nice balance with seeing him and doing our own thing. Started with no expectations. We've had our needy times, but it's nice and chill. Smiley face. That's awesome. And doing our own thing. Started with no expectations. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I think the only thing with things like this where just like when you start with no expectations, and when you end up really liking someone, then when that moment happens, then I think just having the open conversation about kind of what are the boundaries, what are we looking for, and resetting so that you don't like grow resentment or so someone doesn't do something bad that might hurt you or one another because you didn't talk about it. But I think that's really fun. What a great beginning of a story. I hope everything goes well. Thanks for updating us. And the nice balance of being excited to see someone, but still keeping your personal life with work and whatever you have going on is really important. So that's great. Stopping by to support Steph, thumbs up, even though I disagree with you on politics, it's all good. Okay, that's totally good. I can't wait for us to get back to a place where we can disagree on like real politics instead of just stuff that I think is like illegal or versus legal. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that you're still willing to be in conversation with people you don't agree with on everything. I think that's important because sometimes I'm like, I don't want it to get to a place where we feel like we can't talk to each other at all. And I think as long as there's some things we have in common, like seems like we might get we're in common on about movies and TV perhaps, then there's a fighting chance for us. Thanks for supporting. I can't monetize my comments. LOL, never get read. LOL. I've been reading your comments. What are you talking about on this stream? I try to read everybody's comments. Mel, okay, I meant task. You meant task. Yeah, okay. So is it worth it? Should I continue my watch? Um Yes, Steph, this is Emmanuel. I left but decided to come back. Well, welcome back. Yeah, my friend has a channel and said as soon as he started posting shorts, his views and subs went up. Okay, that's awesome. That's what I'm thinking. There's so many people that like short form content or kind of get into your long form content based on your short form content. It was just kind of finding the time management for that. But I did find someone on Fiverr that I really like so that because it just takes so long to do my 2 long form edits that I don't want to once I get on a schedule of posting shorts, I don't want to not commit to it. So I think I found this girl that's pretty cool. So hopefully that happens in the next week. Super busy weekend. Went out to see the Demons at Northwest Fear Fest. Great movie. Went to Evo last night for the Blood Volume 2 Spooky Drag Show and saw Messiah later play live on the way back. Okay, John Get Bent. Don't know a single thing you named, but it sounds like it's so up your alley, and I'm so happy you had such a great weekend. I clearly need to culture myself in this spooky genre. A lot going on in October as always. Yeah, it's such a great month. You know, I'm like a newly lover of October. I started Task because Kate recommended it, but I'm still on the fence a little. The show is great, but I'm not sure how the story vibes with what I want to watch right now. I totally know what you mean. There's so much great television, but sometimes I'm like, I don't want to see this story. And it's not that it's not a great show with great actors, it's just not the story I'm looking for right now. We live in a TikTok generation now where everyone seems to have short attention spans, so those shorts might give you some momentum stuff. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking, just like short form content. My week, I finished ESL certificate. Oh, that's awesome. Though I don't want to do teaching, I also queried a talent management company with one of my scripts, so fingers crossed. We're praying for you, hoping it all goes well. That's awesome. Um, I have finals this week, Steph. Wish me luck. Good luck. Finals is crazy. Finals is crazy. Get some rest, but sometimes those late night studying is some of my fondest memories with my roommates, just going to the library. we'd go to Trader Joe's, pick up snacks, and then head to the library and spend like 12 hours in the library together. And like every 45 minutes, just be like cracking up, laughing about something because we were so delusional and tired from studying so much. But I wish you all the luck. I hope you do awesome and kick finals ass. When I was younger, I used to watch sports heavily, but now I can barely remember when I sat and watched a football game or a basketball game. Yeah, it's been a while for me too, like a whole game. I don't even watch like the finals like that or the Super Bowl like that. I really only watch the halftime show. About Halloween, I think decorating the house is even more fun than costumes. Halloween is like Christmas for me. That's great. I find people who celebrate the spooky season to be some of my favorite people. The people who are like, I like Halloween the most out of every holiday. I'm like, there's a 90% chance that I really, really like you. Where I parked my bike the other night, there was a sticker on the pole that said, "In a world full of execs, be a Luigi," and had Luigi packing heat menacingly. I fully endorse this energy. That's funny. Oh, okay. That took me a second. I thought you were talking about Luigi from Nintendo. Okay, now I'm caught up. Um, that's that's where my brain went. Mario and Luigi. I saw you were live and wanted to hang out. I watch Christian show every time it's on. You and Mike make such a fun team. Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming from Christian show. Mike is definitely it's definitely I love doing shows with Christian, but it is more fun when Mike's in the room because Mike is so like you never know what you're gonna get with Mike. Every time he's on a stream, just you just don't know how his week went, and more importantly, like how his morning went. He just is he's a crazy guy, and he brings a ton of energy. I hate that he switched off my day. Everyone should bully him for that. There's legit people with disabilities that say Forrest Gump was really inspirational for them. Yeah, I believe that. I think that the disability community or whatever the term is now, they're the fucking best. Honestly, I'm like talk about something that gets me heated. Trying to take away funding for the schools that provide services for people with disabilities. Oh, I'm ready to fight because I just think they're the best and they are the best of us in so many ways. I saw the funniest kid on TikTok who was like, I saw that someone said that people with disabilities don't have aura. And then he like paused it and then restarted it. And he's like, explain this. And he's just swagging the fuck out. And I'm like, right, explain that. Cause that's aura to the max right there. I don't know what you guys are talking about. People need to get with it. These are the best people in America. It's like the fuck. Yeah, I love Forrest Gump. That's exactly why I love Forrest Gump. It's like you I am good just spit. I was so excited about Forrest Gump. He's is just sees the world the right way. I'm like, right on, brother. If we all saw the world that way, we didn't lie because it just wasn't in our nature. We just said things how it was because that's how our brain works. We just said the truth because it's the truth. Can you imagine how like awesome America would be if we just followed those rules? Okay. Forrest Gump has to be Tom Hanks' most memorable movie. Probably, right? I mean, also Castaway, but it's probably Forrest Gump because it's like, how'd you pull that off, brother? But he did. He did. And with just, I feel like kindness and respect. Me and my brother saw that movie together, and it's still one of our favorites. It's so good. Damn, you might have to attend a protest of your internet. No, I'm so down. Should we make signs together, guys? Like, this is crazy. Did he download the game or is he streaming it? I think he downloaded it. So, like, because my internet still sucked even when he stopped. So I think I rudely just suggested he should kick himself off just as a just in case. Because I absolutely hate doing it to you guys. Like, you come here to hang out with me on a Sunday night out of the goodness of your heart and because you're vibers like me. And then my internet is just stupid. It's not right. It's not right, and you guys deserve better. We're gonna get it fixed. Hey yo, Steph, Vin here. Hey Vin. Your top 3 Indian movies. So hard. There are so many, just like American movies. There are so many amazing Indian movies. What I don't want to do is mess up and name an Indian movie because I know that there's like levels to the shit. Like, you could name what you think is an Indian movie and it's not actually an Indian movie. But I think, okay, let me get this right. For sure, My Name is Khan. Talk about a movie that's low key, I think, inspired by Forrest Gump, just different. So My Name is Khan. Um, Dangal. Is Bahubali? Bahubali. Is Gangubai Indian? Indian. I think Gangubai is an Indian movie. Let's see. I have a list. There's so many. Um, is RRR technically Indian? It's in Telugu, right? What else? Okay. Yeah. Those are some of my favorites. Those are some of my favorite. Oh, and then there's like, oh, what's that one movie that was so sad? I love all I love the wait, okay, wait. Let me get this name right. My name is, not to be like so basic, but there's like 10 Shah Rukh Khan movies on my top list. Like, I I I feel like so close to India in that way where I'm like, I get it. I get why he's your Beyonce. He is he is amazing. All the 3 cons are all amazing, honestly. But let's see. What's the movie with him? There's like 4 that other than My Name is Khan. Uh, let's see. Oh, Veer Zara. Veer Zara. I love Veer Zara. So good. So those are some of my favorites. And then Hrithik movies. Movies with Hrithik. Love Hrithik. He's one of my favorite actors too. And Deepika. So it's like more like the actors that I follow too. So Deepika is amazing. Like, when she cries, I cry. And then uh Alia Bhatt, love her. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. Uh there's a sequel to Forrest Gump written by the same author, but it never went into the production. Oh, okay. I wonder what that would be about. Good night. Good night, Paul. Thanks for joining us. My top 3 is Portrait of a Lady on Fire, Booksmart, and Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. Portrait of a Lady on Fire is definitely one of my faves. It is, that movie is so beautiful. I love that movie. I love Booksmart and I love Eternal Sunshine too. These are great choices. Portrait of a Lady on Fire is just a fun choice that I never seen a top list. So I appreciate that heavy. Okay. Favorite 90s comedy movie? I think Austin Powers didn't come out until 2000. Is like Uncle Buck or Planes, Trains, and Automobiles 90s movie? Tommy Boy, yep. Billy Madison, all of the Adam Sandler movies are definitely up there. Oh, yeah, okay, Spy Who Shagged Me is 1999. Okay, so probably Austin Powers. Wayne's World, Half Baked, Don't Be a Menace. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. Okay. Steph, if you really like V for Vendetta, I highly recommend reading the graphic novel if you haven't. Of course I have. I love it. I love the graphic novel. It's amazing. I Alan, what's his name? The fucking funniest guy ever. Alan Moore. I forgot his name, sorry. Alan Moore, following his drama with the world is one of my favorite pastimes. I feel so bad that he hates the movies that are done of his work. I hate that for him. And I'm wondering what they miss so much. Because I've read it and I love the movie. Yeah, I love the graphic novel. The graphic novel is amazing. It's my favorite graphic novel of all time. We got to get stuff into games. I know it's like I can't. Not I can't. I just haven't spent the time to like really dedicate myself to understanding the controller and memorizing the control moves. I know it would take like a day if I actually focused on it and then got like the brain to physical memory. I just haven't. I love sports and can jump into most without getting confused, except pickleball is so dumb, which is why I don't watch consistently since it's too time consuming. I will for Olympics though. Yeah, I definitely love the Olympics. I love the Olympics, but yeah, it is really time consuming. Okay, I do have to get out of here soon, but there are a lot of comments, so I'm gonna try to get through these. Are you a fan of Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney? They have a movie coming out that's based on a novel. Um, I think I like Amanda. Yes, I like them. I think they're both really great actors. I do. I do. I think that they definitely would be good sisters. That's an interesting call. Uh, Watching anything Sydney Sweeney after that ad she did, ooh, it's gonna be a hard watch. Girl lost the plot completely. It was so weird. That was so weird. That's why I was like, should I don't know if it's like not important enough to like I can't deny that she's a great actress. I just thought that that was like so bizarre and then the selling of her bathwater and then her like blaming women for thinking that was weird. And it's like, okay, I don't think you're understanding what people are saying, but she's young. I don't know. Yeah, I just thought that was really weird. And then her now dating Scooter. I'm like, I don't know who this woman is. I don't know if there's something I'm missing, but it's confusing for sure. But she's a great actress. She is. She is, and she's stunning. So, but yeah, that commercial freaked me out. Like the VO was crazy. Jane's. Do you have Jane's or whatever she said? That she was so funny. V for Vendetta comic opens with the Parliament sequence. Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't think anyone thinks she's just a pretty face. Does anyone said like if you see any of her work, you can definitely even from the first thing I knew her from Euphoria, she like when she did that mirror scene, I was like, holy shit, this girl can be like fucking crazy on screen. Yeah, she's never I don't think she's ever turned in a bad performance. If people think she's just a pretty face, I don't think that they've seen her performances. That would be kind of a weird. I think it's kind of undeniable. Have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen? If so, how is Yuji possessed by a curse demon when all he has to do is poop what he ate? Oh, that's funny. Yes, I have. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I love, love, love Jujutsu Kaisen. I think because it like probably goes into his bloodstream. I don't know. It's probably answered in the manga. Austin Kramer, hey everybody, just got back from getting my new tattoo. What'd you get? What'd you get? That's awesome. Are you gonna see the anime Chainsaw Man? Looks really good. So I saw the commercial, the trailer for the movie in the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle watch, and I was like, "Oh, this looks like a cool anime," so I definitely might check it out. Ignore my comments, LOL. What were your I didn't know what your I don't think I missed your comments. What did they say? Is it a question or some of them where I feel like you guys are talking to each other and not me. I don't read because there's so many and I try to get through them all. But if you're asking legit questions and I missed it, please feel free to re re-ask your question. I don't want to miss your question, Big J. Thanks for being here. The stream I know. I think we blamed him unjustly. Yeah, Siri uses ChatGPT now. It does. She'll, like, answer your questions through it. We don't talk about the Fantastic Beasts movie. I know, I love how all of us just, like, collectively were like, "Nope. Nope." I would say for Halloween, Steph should go as Harry and Harry as Steph, but I saw a post where couples end up upsetting each other, breaking up, so maybe not a good idea. What do you mean? Because they, like, dressed up ugly as the other? You could not offend me. My confidence is not that brittle. He could literally, like, wear the ugliest costume ever, and I would still think I'm sexy. Like, "Oh, you were trying to be funny. You were trying to humble your wife." No, he would never do that. Funny how my internet freezes just oh, I'm sorry. I but we have every Sunday together, so hopefully my internet gets better and your internet gets better, and then anytime you write a question, your internet won't freeze. Sabra is a badass name. Thank you. I'll tell my dad you said so. He's, like, very happy that I kept my last name for especially for shows and my future scripts and stuff. He's, like, so ready to rep. He's so ready to, like, show up to any premiere, anything that I have in the future. Hey, I know a few cool Stephanie stuff. Do you? Do you? Because every time I would watch reality TV and I saw Stephanie, it was like, "Oh, brother, here's another crazy one." The Stephanies were oftentimes, like, absolute crazies, and I was like, yeah, I go by Steph. I go by Steph. I've never in my life, literally since birth, ever gone by Stephanie. My family hasn't called me Stephanie. My friends haven't called me Stephanie. No, I don't even know who Stephanie is. For a long time, I went by Steffi. When I was younger, I went by Steffi. Then I got to college and it started, like, irritating me, but I still kept it. And then after college, I said, "You know what? I'm Steph. I don't know who Steffi is anymore." I turned from a little caterpillar to a butterfly. And now I'm Steph, and I'm forever Steph. Don't sleep on the end of down. I'm not. This show slaps. Literally one of my favorite watches of the year. Love it. Happy Diwali. Oh, is it today? That's awesome. Happy Diwali. That's awesome. What a great holiday. Beautiful holiday. Harry and I were just talking about that. We're like so many things in Indian culture within the different religions and groups. It's just the best. It really is. We eat Indian food once a week. I'm trying to get him into the Indian movies as well because I'm like, Americans don't realize there's only like a handful of us. And thank you to Jabin Achara for this because I probably would have been like the others who hadn't checked out some of the Indian movies had it not been for Cinedesi. But yeah, Indian culture rocks. Happy Diwali. One of my childhood best friends was Stephanie, RIP, and my coolest aunt is Stephanie. Solid name in my experience. Sorry about your friend. What an awful happening to you. But I'm so glad that she was awesome, and this makes me feel better. We recorded Forrest Gump probably over a year ago now. It's been a while. Okay. A new guy. Tomorrow's Diwali, so I'm at my parents' house helping with cleaning and putting up the lights and watching the cooking and sweets making. That's awesome. Take some pictures and put it into the Discord. Would love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna kind of swoop through these last ones because I'm gonna get out of here and then go to Roxy's stream, which should be soon. I hope I'm not stepping on her toes right now. Um, will you stream games on your channel? Probably not, because like I barely game. Like I'll play for like 30 minutes and then I kind of get tapped out. So I don't think that's fun for anyone. But never say never. Luke Spice 9363. Hi. Hi. Thanks for being here. I haven't seen Winona Earp, but I've heard great things about it for forever, honestly. Yes, continue task. Okay, Mel, you usually don't lead me astray, so maybe I will. I'll continue on. You should have Roxy do your shirt. She already does clip outs on various channels. That is, she would, because she's such a good friend, but that would be such an insane ask because she does those and rightfully gets paid to do them because it is a job, guy. It is so hard to clip out shorts and to like do the zooms and the captions and all that shit. Like that is like legit work. So I would never have her do that without paying her. And also I know her schedule. She does not have time. And I want her to finally start making her Hanukkah movie so she has more important fish to fry. And I don't mind paying someone from Fiverr for a little bit, and then maybe I'll add it to my plate, but right now it's just, like, not something I wanna do while I'm trying to film 2 a week and edit 2 a week. Um, I'm reading Kim had trouble walking around because she couldn't see. Yeah, why face cover? More sheer would have been a better. Yeah, the sheer would have been, like, cool, and then I would've been like, "Okay, this is cool. This is a very cool look," but not being able to see, I, like, can't stand when fashion has no, what's the word? It's like you can't walk in it, you can't sit in it, you can't move in it, no functionality. It's like it has to have a little functionality or else like it's like you're a mannequin in but you're a person. Um I still haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, but I bought the soundtrack and loving it. Oh my gosh, you have to see it. That's so funny though. Okay, Mel is leaving for task time. Good luck. Oh, that was 20 minutes ago. Okay. Okay, do I watch women's tennis? No, I don't, but I watch the highlights. I do watch the highlights of women's tennis. I just don't understand. I never grew up playing tennis. I went to one tennis camp and I was like, this is fun, but then I never did anything with it. So I'm not in the tennis culture at all, but I think it's very cool. Steph, do you ever watch Formula One races? It's so funny you said this because Roxy and I's mutual friend Yasmin. Follow her on Instagram, Yasmin Tanrez. She is just went to the Formula One races in Singapore where she moved to, and she's really getting into F1. And she was like, "Should I do like a series or something, kind of following F1 and like talking about it?" It's like, "Yes, dude," because I don't get it at all. I saw the movie F1 and I was like, "This is really cool." But I don't know it at all, and I think it's really cool. I just no, I don't watch it. I don't know when it's on. I don't get it. What the see, Big J, it's like, what the WTF is wrong with us, LOL? I need sometimes because I'm so behind, I need context. What was this about, did I say? Let me know. Like, give me a per my last email type shit. Okay. Let's see. Don't get me started on the topic. Crazy. It changes all the time. I don't know what I can and cannot do. Okay. I also forgot what we were talking about. Sorry. Okay. Mm. Hi, Steph. Good morning from India. Question: what's your underrated movie shows you have watched? I am so bad at answering questions like this, like off the dome. Most underrated. Yo, I'm sorry. I don't know. Let me see my list. Let me see my list. I'm like kind of a simple gal. Like I like the popular stuff. You know, it would be good to ask this Sam Red. I feel like she watches like a ton of stuff that's less popular. Underrated movies. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if the underrated movies. I don't know. Honestly, like I wish I could answer that better. I'll say the bullshit answer Twilight. It's the worst best movies ever. Okay. Have I seen The Crow? No, I haven't. I gotta be honest, I started using ChatGPT because like you'll ask it something and it reads literally 1,000 web pages and gets all the info for you in 10 seconds. That's like magic. It's amazing. It is amazing, but also double check because there's been two things that I've checked for and just read the ChatGPT thing and been like kind of just loose about it and not double check sources. And then I go back like a month later and it's updated its answer and changed. And it wasn't right the first time. For example, I looked it up when I was at Home Depot buying plants, and one of the plants I had bought was actually toxic for dogs, and and when I had looked it up it said it wasn't toxic for dogs. So it's still updating itself, so I just double check on like multiple sites if it's something important like that. So now I'm like always double checking because there's been like two times where that's happened on important stuff where I'm like, I shouldn't have just checked Chat GPT. A Steph has seen Half Baked. That's like one of my favorite stoner movies. Yes, I've seen all the stoner movies. That's definitely one of my favorite genres. They're like so fun and stupid. The Jacob Elordi bathwater difference to tie into a movie. Yes, it was completely different. That's why I was like, I don't think you get what people are saying. Such a sucker for costumes where their dog is also dressed up like if Honey Bear was Scooby Doo and stuff was Wilma. That's funny. I know I should get her a costume. That's a good idea. Yeah, she sold her bath water in like a bath in a little soap guy. Yes, girl. Yes. It was very weird. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know. At first I laughed and I was like, "Huh." And then I kept seeing the other stuff like the commercial come out and I was like, maybe she's not the Sydney Sweeney I thought she was. The Sydney Sweeney on the boat with Glenn Powell is who I thought she was. And now I'm like, okay, Scooter Braun, interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Good night, Steph. Thanks for hanging out with us, answering questions. Thank you for being here. I almost hated Stephanie from college, but we had like nothing in common at all. Yeah, it's okay to have different interests, but you have to have some stuff in common. Like if Harry didn't like the same movies and TV shows as me, honestly, for me, that would be a deal breaker because it's so important to me. But he likes games. I don't really know much about games, and it's like that's okay because our more important things, like how we spend a lot of our time together, that combines. Okay. I know, she needs to see it. It's crazy. Her of all people, she loves musicals, and I just know she's gonna love this movie. It's crazy. Real Rejects not having her cover it, and I love them, was so I was like, "You guys, that was stupid." Okay. I am going to seems crowded in the chat. Yeah, there was a lot of chats tonight. Thank you guys so much for being active. Appreciate you. Sorry about my internet. And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna own up to it. That sucks, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope something great happens to you. You're awesome. Please relax, unwind for the rest of your Sunday evening. Get ready for this week. We're gonna kick its ass together. I'll be dropping videos Tuesday and Thursday. And I will be back next Sunday live with y'all so I can answer more questions, and hopefully I won't be too behind on the chat cuz hopefully my internet won't be a piece of shit again. Okay? Until then, you're the best. Love you lots. Bye.